Hello everyone and welcome back to One Soccer. I'm your host for today, Josh Deming, and the Vancouver Whitecaps are the newly crowned champions of Canada. So to help us break down that final and get some match reactions, we've brought on Alex Gonge-Ruzic as well as Ryan Raposo. So hopefully you guys are excited, and if you are, as always, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub as well, and let's get into our conversation now. All right, so we've been joined today by, once again, Alex Gonge-Ruzic and Ryan Raposo, a newly crowned champion of Canada. So Ryan, how you doing today?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Definitely happy.
Definitely happy. That's good. That's good. Has it sunk in quite yet that you guys, despite all the odds, and I think it was rumored a little bit ago on Twitter that you guys were ranked about 7th of the power rankings in Canada, something like that. Has it really sunk in yet that you defied all the odds and have become the champion? Canada?
Yeah, I wouldn't say too much defied all the odds, because I kind of always seen ourselves as one of the favorites, obviously being an MLS team and knowing the quality that we have within the team. But yeah, maybe to the people, maybe we weren't favored. But yeah, I don't think it's sunk in at all. Went from obviously the match, and then yesterday my family and friends were here, so I spent all day with them, like not on my phone at all. And then this morning training. So when I get home, I think it will really sink in.
Ryan, thanks for taking the time again with us. Appreciate it. Vanny said after the game he had a very simple plan for the week. He said he was going to drink after the game, rest the following day, get into training today. Obviously you made it to training today, but how closely did you follow Vanny's plan?
Yeah, I'd say almost. Yeah, I'd say closely. I think we celebrated well. The guys are happy. I mean, anytime you win a professional trophy, it's a big deal, and obviously it's a massive deal for the club because we haven't won in years. We haven't won a trophy in years, so yeah, it was massive for the team. And yesterday, was able to get a boat and spend time with friends and family. So yeah, really just taking the nice weather here.
And speaking of Vanny, that was quite the celebration. I mean, I can't, recreate it. I would love to, but what's it like playing under such a passionate and charismatic manager like him?
Yeah. I got asked that question. I think the day before the finals, how would you explain Vanny? And I said passionate, because as everyone's seen, he's a very emotional and passionate guy. And I think us as players understand that. Like for example, I think I made I didn't give the ball away, but maybe I didn't pass it in the right direction, and he just blew up right in my face. And I just knew that that's how he is, and it's nothing personal, and he just wants to win as badly as I want to win. So yeah, so I didn't see a celebration until recently, actually, and I was laughing. We're all talking about it because he's crazy.
And, in terms of this game, there's, the reality that a big storyline heading into it. Lorenzo Insigne, Federico Bernardeschi, big players that people had seen a lot of. I mean, I guess what was kind of the feeling in the dressing room when the team found out that not only had they been signed, they'd come in, that they were going to start and play against you guys in this final?
Yeah, I don't think it was that big of a deal, to be honest. Like I said before, there's a lot of good players in this league, a lot of good players. Also, as well as, of course, Insigne and Bernardeschi are quality, but they're just coming off season, I believe. So obviously they're not fully fit. But yeah, I don't think there was any sense of nerves or anything like that. And like I said in our pregame media, I think we were more so focused on us and what we had to do. And I think we did that, and I thought we deserved to win.
I'm just kind of following up on that question, because I'm curious from your perspective on the field, what's it like going up against a player like Bernardeschi? What's kind of going through your mind? You've obviously seen the tape, you know what he's able to do. What are you just thinking when, say, he's running at you with the ball?
Yeah, I've actually watched a lot of him, obviously watching Juventus and some clips through the years. He's a really, really good player. he does a lot of fakes and hesitates and kind of waits for you to dive in because he's very quick, he's very rapid. So usually when defenders dive in, that's when he's able to touch the ball past you and make a cross or a shot. So yeah, my game plan was to, when he was facing his own goal, to be really aggressive and not make him comfortable, as well as when he did get the ball and was driving at me. Again, I understood that he's a rapid guy, so my plan was just to keep him in front of me. And yeah, I would say it worked quite well.
There's a lot of storylines leading up to this final. I mean, the final was at BC Place, which was fantastic. You guys haven't won this competition since 2015, and you've also lost 5 consecutive finals to Toronto. So the fact that you're able to overcome this and win in just incredible circumstances, what do you think this title means to the city of Vancouver?
Yeah, it's a big deal. I don't think can't remember the last time a pro team in Vancouver has won something significant, really. So yeah, I hope the buzz and the hype creates an even more passionate fan base within the city. You know, we have an amazing stadium of BC Place, and if we could get it like that for every single home game, it would be an amazing feeling. It would be an amazing experience, and I know it would push the guys and the team that much more.
And you guys had an incredible push last year to make the playoffs. Do you think that this title right now and this feeling and maybe the brotherhood you guys are creating can give you that extra push to redo it and try to go for that late push once again?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope the guys are as motivated as I am. I think even this year we're in a better position than we were last year. I believe we don't have too many home games, maybe 5 or something left in the season. So yeah, we need to take 3 points every time we play at home, as well as get points on the road. With our first test coming this weekend versus Nashville, and it's a known thing that Nashville are very good at home. So we'll be going there to Nashville, not to fight for 1 point, but I hope the guys are ready and prepared to go for all 3 points.
And obviously, Ryan, for you, this tournament was a very important tournament for you. I mean, you scored against Valor. You had some great performances in all the games, especially in the final. As a result, you get to bring home the Young Canadian Player Award. I mean, how special is that to win an award like that? Especially you get to go shake the hand, John Herdman, someone I'm sure you've talked to many times, and just receive such an accolade in that manner.
Yeah, I think that was massive. I was not expecting it. Kind of right when the game finished and after we're done celebrating, someone came up to me and just said, yeah, you know, you've won best young player of the tournament, and yeah, you'll be getting a trophy. And yeah, I was surprised but honored. Anytime you win a trophy or accolades like that, it's a big deal. But I definitely haven't given much thought to that. Just so happy to win the trophy, really.
Ryan, you didn't get to play a ton in your first couple of years, and Vanny actually said that you were potentially looking to go on loan. And I was wondering what kind of helped you maybe push through that and show that, yes, I belong to be here. I want to be a starter, and kind of cement yourself in the starting 11. Yeah,
I think it's been a tough few years, and then obviously when Vanny comes in last year, naturally I'm a winger, so it's difficult to fit into his system. But I'm always open to learning, and I knew that I could play that position well, because I've always been a winger, but I've always been a winger that plays with such a high work rate, that's always tracking back and things like that, and that's essentially what a wing back position is. So yeah, this preseason when I was put in that position, he told me I was last in the depth chart, which I understood, but I seen it myself. I'm a realist, and if I'm playing poorly, I'm the first person to know that. And I think I was playing very well in the wing back position in the preseason, and it was just more about consistency and just giving them no chance but to play me type thing. And yeah, ultimately it's also about trust, building on performances from the start of the season. And I think more so at the beginning of the season, I was doing pretty well offensively, but maybe lacking defensively. So and he's told me that. So that's something that I've really worked on, and I think I've improved a lot as the year has gone. Putting in more tackles, being in the right place defensively, as well as contributing in the attacking third.
And I guess Ryan, kind of following up on that, it is still a big adjustment to go from number 10/winger to a wingback role. Obviously, you got to go forward a lot in the Whitecap system. You do have to track back. So I guess, A, what's been the biggest adjustment from switching positions and going into this new wingback role and embracing it? And then B, just kind of follow up, how did you prepare to that when Vanny told you, okay, Ryan, I see you as more of a wingback in my system? How did you prepare to that? You maybe look at some tapes. Were there any sort of, things you looked at in particular that you wanted to work on so that you could adjust to the position as you have so far this season?
Yeah, I think I understood the position well, especially in Vanny's system. He's very exact in what he wants wherever you are on the field. So it's almost, I would say, scripted. As we're building out of our half, it's like you have option A, B, C, and if you could do A, do A. If you can't do A, then do B. So kind of just getting in the reps, getting in a lot of reps, feeling comfortable. But I wouldn't say that wing back is like a crazy change. Again, I feel it feels almost natural that I've played wing back. It feels like I've played there my whole life, honestly. So yeah, I would say I'm making the position my own type thing.
You guys have now qualified for the CONCACAF Champions League. What does that mean to you guys, the opportunity to represent the Whitecaps in North America, chance to chase down another trophy? And is there a country that you're maybe hoping that you get the opportunity to go and play against?
Yeah, Champions League, that's huge for the club. Huge for the guys. It's just another opportunity to compete for another trophy and win another trophy. It also gives us the chance to come in for preseason a couple weeks earlier, which is massive because obviously this year we started the year very, very slow. So hopefully the 2 weeks more of preseason will help us start the MLS season on the front foot. And yeah, in terms of Champions League, yeah, everyone's looking forward to it. It's obviously a massive competition. We'll be playing against some of the best teams, and it's a chance for us to showcase the talent we have.
Would you relish an opportunity to maybe take on a Liga Mexi side?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I just seen today the Mexican teams in the league, and I know MLS is also always compared with Liga MX, so it would be a cool experience to play, in Mexico against a Mexican side. Obviously, having experience last year playing the qualifiers in Mexico, that was definitely a cool experience. So to get back there and play again, we know how hostile those environments get, and yeah, that's what us footballers live for, right? Big crowds and performing in front of them.
Just kind of last one here. Obviously, Ryan, in the future, there's no, doubt that you'd want to push into, an international career, making appearances. We know you're Canadian, so I have to imagine they're pretty high up there on your list, but you also are eligible for some other countries. I mean, what's your goal in terms of your international future? Is it Canada or bust ahead of, obviously there's a World Cup this year, there's the World Cup in 2026, or, might you be considering other options long term?
Yeah, I think that's something more to think of in the off season. Right now, I'm just so focused on the season and the day to day. Obviously, a day like today, recovering and preparing for our game versus Nashville. But yeah, internationally, I've represented Canada at the youth level, and then obviously last year with U23s, where I didn't play. I didn't play that much, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, I mean, I grew up supporting Portugal, crazy. For the people that know me, they know that a lot of my heart is with Portugal and in the culture and everything like that. But I mean, my mom's also Chinese, and yeah, I mean, I'd be open to anything really, to just play on the international level. it would be an amazing experience, I think.
Well, for the time being, Ryan, you're a champion of Canada, and we're very proud to see what you guys have accomplished so far, and there's a lot to come. But we also really appreciate you stopping by today. And yeah, I mean, because I'll dig one more final question here before we get going, because of the little Portuguese that you mentioned in there. Ronaldo's next club. You got any thoughts on that? Where you'd maybe like to see him go?
Where I would like to see him go, I would say I would like to see him go to like Bayern or something, because that's almost a guaranteed Bundesliga title. And so just to add that to his cabinet would further, the debate of him being the GOAT. So I don't think it'll happen, but I don't know. Anywhere the guy goes, he's a winner, and he scores goals. So wherever he ends up, the club will be successful, and you'll definitely be successful.
Perfect. Awesome, Ryan. I appreciate you stopping by today, my man. Congratulations. Enjoy your next couple days leading up to Nashville.
All right. Thank you, guys. Take care.
A big congratulations goes out to the Vancouver Whitecaps for bringing home this title, and a big thank you goes out to Ryan Raposo for coming on and doing this interview. That's all the time we have for, though, on this episode, so hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, as always, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub as well, as we've hit 50,000 subscribers, so our next goal is 100,000 subscribers. And while you're at it, be sure to subscribe over to One Soccer for all the best Canadian soccer coverage. My name's Josh Deming. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers, friends.